Hi guys, and welcome to another Hero of the Week. This week's hero is Naomi Smith from Best for Britain. Now, she appeared on the Politics Live show where she explained to Boris Johnson's former communication chief, Guto Harry, about how the pain and loss over the pandemic is still with people, and how they are still angry with politicians like Boris Johnson. However, Naomi was on fire when she explained that the pain is made worse by both wage stagnation and a cost of living crisis. Have a listen to this.
Guto, you are so wrong if you think Partygate didn't cut through. We focus group.
Does it matter?
Of course it matters. Of course it matters. My father died after 6 months of me not being able to touch him while people in government were partying. If you think, listen to the bereaved families that we had.
I lost my sister. I'm not going to parade that here. That is not a rational way of deciding whether we focus on the right things.
My God. Okay, this guy is a former Boris Johnson communication chief, so you can imagine he's probably on Boris Johnson's side. But to say that, you can't be talking about this, of course it cuts through. People remember this. People will remember this for the rest of their lives. They will remember how they were asked by people like Boris Johnson, Matt Hancock and others to follow the rules. They will remember as they were trying to be close to the ones they care about at the last moments of their lives, how they couldn't be in the same room, how they couldn't hold their hand, how they had to do it through a tablet on a screen. That's how they had to say goodbye, how they had to ask nurses or medical staff, other medical staff in the hospital to say goodbye on their behalf. Why? Because they were following the rules. The rules that Boris Johnson and others wrote, and then Boris Johnson and others broke. And not by accident, they simply didn't care. They were above the rules. The rules did not apply to them. And you have these sycophants, both in and outside the media, attempting to defend Boris Johnson and defend his actions, claiming, well, it was just a bit of cake. How demeaning that is for people who followed the rules, respected the rules, understood the value of these rules and the importance of them, and did their duty. And this is what they get in return. Their pain thrown back in their face.
Let me speak. Partygate has cut through enormously, and if anyone says otherwise, they are completely wrong. But compounding that pain is not just these interest rate rises, where mortgages have gone up over £1,000 a month overnight for some families, where renters are struggling because their buy-to-let landlords are having to put up rents. It is also a decade or more, in fact 18 years now, of wage stagnation. The average weekly earnings today are the exact same as they were 18 years ago in November 2005. That is 18 years. That is an entire childhood come and gone of wages not changing, of an affordability crisis with weekly food bills going up. All of this is just compounding voters' views that this government, the Conservative government, has failed. It has failed them on so many fronts. And it is, as Tracy said, time for that to change.
Time for that to change. It has to change. Because people can't be expected to continually get poorer and see prices continue to rise. As she said here, wages have not gone up in the last 18 years. But prices have gone up. Prices of everything has gone up. So how are people supposed to survive? And they're being told on a daily basis, well, you shouldn't be really concerned about that. You should be concerned about boats. We're stopping the boats. That's our priority. People are saying we can't feed ourselves. We can't pay our bills. But we're being told that we should be more concerned about boats. We should be angry with people who have even less than us. This is what the narrative is. And it's failing, thank God. People are not buying into it. People had bought into the lies of charlatans like Boris Johnson before, and they realised the consequences of that. They're not buying these narratives anymore. They understood and have and are understanding that the people in charge are lying to them. They don't care about the cost of living crisis. They don't care about rising mortgages. They don't care about what this will impact, how this will impact people, and in what way. It's about distracting. The boats. Be angry with people who have less than you. And it's important that you have commentators like Naomi here calling it out. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.